Welcome to the Dude Make Something podcast, where we discuss mental health and how to use art and creativity to help you get to a healthier mental state. I'm your host, Jam Calpin. Welcome back, guys. How's everybody doing? Hopefully doing well, protecting your mental, and choosing to, just have a good life to the best of your ability. I know that can be kind of challenging or whatever, but I hope everyone is doing well, staying safe out in these streets, doing what you can to help your mental health. Today's episode, I wanted to talk about the self-sabotage of saying or asking, is it too late for me? And so this is two things. This is covering two things. This is covering the artistic and creative side, but also the actual mental health part. That question comes up a lot, especially as people are getting older, up in age, up in years, I think for a lot of Western culture, if you haven't become a millionaire by like 21 or 25 or something like that, or even like 30, like if you get over 30, like 31 is like too late. That's it. Wrap it up. That's the end of the story. You can't do anything else. You can't be successful. You can't achieve anything. And the reality is, and I think more and more people are coming to realize that, is that that's a lie. It's not true. Not true at all. Like, I was actually just reading How to Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And what's mentioned in there that I've heard other people mention before, but like your actual golden peak times is like between 40 and 60. 40 and 60 years old. But this culture has kind of demonized age in such a way that once we hit 30 or 35 or 40 or 50, we feel like it's too late. And our ship has sailed, and now we can't do anything with our lives. And it's so not true. Like, the way that I've come to see it now is really like our life is like wine. It gets better and better with time if we're taking care of ourselves and if we're doing the right things to make sure we're being more refined and aging well. But 30 is like the beginning. 30 is like, I'm just getting started. Like, from you're like adolescence from 0 to 29 or whatever. It doesn't even really count. I mean, it does. Like, you can make decisions that can impact your life, and sometimes we make really bad decisions in our 20s or whatever that really comes up and bites us in the butt later on in life, like especially how we eat and stuff like that. But 30 is really when we have the opportunity and the option to really get going. Like, I think, I can't remember the statistic off the top of my head, but I think between 21 and 25, like, your brain hasn't even finished fully developing. So there's so much pressure that we put on ourselves to be great and to do amazing things at this super young age, but we haven't even finished growing. So that question that comes up, or is it too late for me? Is it too late for me to start creating things? Is it too late for me to start making stuff? Or is it too late for me to actually start getting help to get better? The answer is no, it's not too late. Today is the best day to start. Yesterday was really the best day to start, but today is what we can work with. All you need is the present. All you need is right now to be able to make a change. You don't have to wait for tomorrow. And just because you're not as young as you once were, that doesn't mean you can't make a change. It doesn't mean you can't start creating things. It doesn't mean you can't start making stuff. And it doesn't mean it's too late for you to get help. Like, you can be in your 40s and 50s and feel like, well, I've lived my life this long. I've been doing this for this long and I've kind of survived. I'm not going to change. No, like, don't be stubborn like that. Don't do that to yourself. Like, this is the opportunity to get better. This is the opportunity to go get counseling, to go get therapy, to do whatever mental health work that you need to do so that you can improve. Because let's say this, if God is blessing you, say you are 50 or 40 or something like that, and God is going to bless you with another 50 years, another 40 years, another 30 years, why would you want to take the rest of that time and not be the best version of yourself? Why would you want to waste that time doing that? Continue to do the same old things that you were doing before. Continue to be the same unhealthy version of yourself that you were before. Why would you want to do that? Even when it comes to creativity, if you've always had a desire and always had a want to make things or create things, but you've been suppressing it for so long. But today was the opportunity for you to go ahead and start something. Why would you waste another day? If God is granting you more time, wouldn't you want to use that time to its fullest? Wouldn't you want to use that time and maximize it for your better health and even those around you, your friends, your family, your community? Like, it's not too late. Don't self-sabotage yourself asking that question. Don't do that. I know I've done that, and I'm not even that old. I'm in my early 30s, and I know I'm just getting started. I know I'm just getting started. There's so much more that I know God wants me to do, but I have to choose, and I have to answer that question. It's like, yeah, I'm going to start. It's not too late for me. I got a whole lot of time, and I need to use it, And even with that, realizing that we have time left, that doesn't mean we just squander it. We make the most of it. We utilize that valuable asset. It's a limited resource, that we all get. It's time. It's the most valuable resource that we have, but it's limited. We got to use it as effectively as we can. So no, don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't think, well, I get kids now and all this stuff. It's too late. I've already gotten this far in life. It's too late for me to change now. Absolutely not. It is time. Today is the time. The present is the time for you to make a change for your creative life and for your mental health. Don't wait any longer. Choose today to do something. Don't stop yourself. Don't self-sabotage yourself anymore by asking that question, well, I'm too late, I'm too old, yada, yada, my knees hurt. You can find something to do that doesn't have to hurt your knees. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. You can find a way. There's a way to make it happen in your life, for you to create something, for you to get into a better, healthier mental state for you and for your loved ones. We got to stop saying it's too late. It's not. We got today. And today is a blessing that we need to use, for our benefit. We have to. Thanks for listening to the show. Thanks for listening to another episode. For those checking out the podcast on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. And for those listening on your favorite podcasting app, leave a comment, rate and review, follow, and all that stuff. Again, thanks again for tuning in. And until the next episode, find some time to go make something. It's good for you and for those who matter to you.